Hello everyone. It's been a while, and you know that, and so do I. Over a month. I think this is actually the longest gap between vlogs that I've made, but let's move on. Today, the setup is a bit different. Sorry. I keep moving the thing on the floor that's keeping me in focus. It's a shoe. I do things professional. But anyway, on the same sort of slant, different camera. I haven't bought it, I just rented it or whatever out of my university, Ravensbourne, because I'm here now, by the way. C100, loving this camera. I keep renting it out just to play with. I'm also using, sorry, a different microphone. I'm using, I can't remember what microphone, but some sort of compressor microphone. And 2 lights, because I've got another light now. So it's lighting my face a little bit better, I think. Only problem with this camera, because it's a professional camera, the screen doesn't turn around, so I can't see 1 if I'm in focus, 2 what the light is like, and 3 how my hair is. All those are important. I obviously was like, I had to keep running backwards and forwards and kept checking the footage to see if it's okay, but I'm sure it is. Moving on. There's a few things I can talk about today, namely university and halls. We'll start with halls and university. You know what, it all sort of piles together. I find it brilliant and kind of hilarious what university / halls is like, because everyone tells you what university is going to be like going into school, like going into your first job, like this and this and this and this. But nowhere has it ever been so on point for what people have told you. And what I mean by that is, usually when people say, I don't know, for example, your first job, it might be really nerve-wracking and, I don't know, shit's going to go down, but you're going to love it. Shit doesn't tend to go down. It tends to be alright. Just that's a terrible example and so terribly said, but there you are. What else? Going into school for the first time, you're going to be at the bottom and it's going to be horrible, but then you'll figure your way out. You're going to get bullied. All those really obvious things that people tell you, that might not happen. It could happen, obviously, but university, especially halls, is exactly how people say it is. Think about that, of all the things people say, exactly. And that's not a bad thing. It's fucking fantastic, especially in the hall sense of things. And it doesn't make it a bad thing that it's exactly how it's turned out to be, because it's awesome. Literally, loads of fun. Also, the people here are awesome. And I really looked out, I think. I mean, I don't know, because I know there's, I don't know, bad people in the world. And all of the nice ones seem to be piled here with me. So that's worked out pretty well. Yeah. Money. There's something. I've used it before. I'm using it now. I have less of it now. Yeah. Although it doesn't look like that in my bank account. I know I've got less of it now, so I need to not spend money and all that fun stuff. It's hard because money gets fun times thing happen. Dingy dongy. What can you do, eh? I have a new computer. It's a MacBook. Here it is. This is a very nothing point because there it is. I mean, it's this is sort of my bread and butter if I get a job in the industry, which I will. But there's not too much I can tell you about that is of any interest to anyone. Apart from, I really like it. It's very nice. It's quite fast. Although sometimes it sort of goes weird, but it's really good. Yeah. Hackney. That's where I'm living. If you want to stalk me, please don't. Say hello, but don't stalk me. Come on, guys. Let's keep it normal. Anyway, Hackney. Hackney's lovely. I've heard both bad and good things about this place, and I've only really seen good, if I'm honest. It's so weird because where I am is sort of the midway point in Hackney, because it's not 2 separate sides, but there's lots of different spots, and some of the spots are, I don't want to say run down, but they don't look expensive, for lack of a better phrase, because that's a terrible way of putting it, and some of the spots look very expensive. Again, for lack of a better phrase, but both the places, the people in them are just as lovely. It is that way. It's just that one doesn't look as nice, but it's really weird because it's sort of spotted about everywhere. I went a bit crazy with that sentence. I don't know why, but there you are. Those are the breaks here, and it is really nice. I keep looking outside because that's Hackney. Just makes sense, doesn't it? Food. It's important. I've been eating shit, absolute shit. For the most part, I've been trying to eat a little bit better now, but you know, shit tastes so nice, so nice. It's bad though. It's really bad. Oh god though, Tesco's, because obviously it's right there. They do a lemonade that's 17p. It's the everyday value price cheap shit, but it is so nice. And I know that's crazy to go like, oh my god, lemonade, but it's better than Schweppes. Like I'm throwing that out there because it's the truth. Schweppes is very nice. Don't get me wrong. It's a little too sweet for me, but this one is just less sweet, just slightly, and it's fucking gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. It's 17p for 2 litres. Come on, guys, let's do the maths. That's got to be. Well, it's half of 17p a litre. My course, that's obviously something that you'll want to hear about if you've stuck till this long, because I feel like I'm rambling slightly. It's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. It's difficult, if I'm honest. It doesn't feel... It's hard to call it difficult, but sort of knowing where the course is going to progress and all the things I've got to do and the time I've got to put in, it is hard. The first short film thingy that I sort of made was kind of rushed, which I'm not super happy about, but it was because of certain circumstances, like not being able to get actors and lots of extenuating circumstances. But it's not that bad. It's okay. We're on to Project 2 now, and Project 2 we've got to... It's basically just a showcase of our skills without any sort of actors or story, which is my forte, so it'd be quite interesting to see what comes out of that. But there's a competition going on. Elfen Works. If that's not the case, I'll put the real thing on the screen or description or whatever. But I think it's that, Elfen Works. So I thought I had the thingy on my floor. Oh, I do. Yeah, Elfen Works. I got it right. Okay, so that. It's a competition. 5-minute film, or shorter, on whatever the fuck you want. Sorry about all the swears. I'm swearing a lot more now. It's not because I sweared less before, but I just am on camera. In any case, we're all adults here. Come on. So, I'm making a film. I'm going to direct it because I'm sort of like, yeah, pumped for it. So I've already wrote the outline. I'm going to direct it and I'm going to do some VFX for it. VFX is very simple. I've got an editor that also goes from uni and another guy on my course who's going to do the cinematography and director of photography. So I've got all these people together. Just got to write it first, then we can make it. I've got a week to make it, and in that week I'm actually away for 2 of the days, 3 even maybe. But I'll have done the main part, my directing, and I've obviously already wrote it. And I'm going to hand it off to Tom, the editor, and he can edit it to what I have said to edit it like, with what I've called his own slant on it, because the editor should put their own flair into it. It's a cumulative process, that's what it is. But I'm quite excited, and I kind of like the script. It's kind of cool. It's freaky. It's kind of dark, and I like making dark stuff. If you've ever seen the stuff on my channel, none of it's fucking happy. None of it. Friends. I don't know why I keep doing a sort of like title and then description, but Friends. It was weird to make Friends in the beginning because I was here relatively early, I think, and it was just, I'll tell you, I haven't told anyone, but I guess now I am. Just like as I got out of my room after my parents had just left, everyone was sort of on the couch, and I had to sort of pluck up the courage to go and talk to those people, and that was weird. Like that was not scary. It was more just weird. Because maybe it was the fact that I knew that there was a good chance I'd be close friends with them, and it was weird that I'm not already, or something. I don't know, it's just weird. I wasn't nervous. Maybe slightly. I guess I was slightly. I'll tell you what it was, because I thought they were all second year or something, because they all seemed to know each other, and it's because a lot of people came earlier, which I didn't know. But it was fine. I just started chatting to them. We played Jenga. That was pretty cool. Those people that were on that couch, I don't think are sort of in my circle of friends as such. Although everyone's friends with everyone, which is obviously lovely. Like my closer circle of friends, not so much. But that's fine. It's whatever. Because everyone's sort of friends with everyone, which is lovely. It's really nice. But yeah, it was weird. But now I have friends. I would say so. At least I feel I do. I hope they're friends with me as well. I think they are. Yeah. Good. Old friends. Keeping in touch with old friends is... It's not exactly hard. It's just weird. It's weird having to make the effort to talk to who I've considered for a long time my best friends. That's really weird. And you know what? Sometimes I'll just have a thought, like, I haven't spoke to those people in like a week. Why am I not friends with them anymore? It's just bizarre feeling to have, because it's the first time I've ever had that sort of. I have sort of had that before, but it's the first time on this sort of scale, because there's lots of friends. There's people I literally haven't spoken to yet who I'd consider close with. Maybe not best friends, but close with before. And I do try and talk to them every now and again and be like, hey, sup? Or something as ingenious as that. It's just weird. It's cool though, because I'm still friends with them. And when I see them, I'll be like, oh my god, how's it going? They'll be like, oh my god, awesome. At least that's how it goes in my head. Yeah. Drinking. It's important. Keeps you hydrated. But alcohol? It's fun, man. I knew that before anyway. But it's very true. I definitely have been... Let's put it this way. I've been drinking on par with the other people here. Whoa. It's a lot. Freshers Week. Freshers Week wasn't even that bad. It was actually... sorry, I'm falling over. It was slightly after Freshers Week, when everyone's in hall. When everyone's in hall, you get smashed. Seriously. Fun though. Always drinking responsibly. Not really. Clubs. Clubs are fun, but can be expensive, can be pretty shit. They really can be shit, which is a shame, but it's true. The reason I'm sort of like, oh my god, is because you never want it to be shit, but you sort of know if it's going to be a shit night, but you go out anyway because you're like, oh my god, let's be with people and talk and stuff. But I've just been dancing in the halls and playing all my music, which everyone a little hates, because you can also drink in halls and stuff like that. You can just go to a pub, do stuff like that. Go to Wetherspoons. I love Wetherspoons. I mean, I liked it before, but now it's awesome. The pictures of like cocktail stuff is amazing. If you didn't know, my favourite spirit is vodka. I'm sure a lot of you probably know that or have guessed it. My favourite type of drink is actually a cocktail. Why? Because it's the best. It's nice tasting. It's colourful, which is awesome. It's the spirits. People might say it's a girly drink. One, I don't give a fuck. Two, it's the one with spirits in. How? Whatever. I don't get that ranty about it. I just really like cocktails. Beer's nice though. Too. So is cider. So is all of them. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, especially in this situation, if someone says, hey, do you want a cider? You won't go like, actually, I'm a beer man. Or actually, I only like the vodka. You'll be like, fuck yeah, bitch. I don't know. That's what I found, at least. I'm sure I will wrap up this vlog soon, because it's going to be a long one. Watch it all if you want to. I'd love if you did, because, this is overdue. I could have split this into literally 3 vlogs. But I'm just going to do it now. Boom. And I'm going to make another one next week. Boom. Hopefully. I will, I promise. But I forgot my point now. Oh yeah, my next point. Time. See, how'd you say I said that? Time. That was different. Time. That's the one. As in that, my watch, I'm looking at it constantly. It's not a bad thing, but I've noticed that see, you can't see it there. So imagine like that's hanging next to my side. So I'm just like, boom. Boom. To keep checking it. because like with how the days are going and the stuff I'm doing, constantly doing stuff in the day and at night, I have to keep checking my watch. It's not really a big point. It's just that I've sort of noticed how important time is. Not exactly time management, that's a different thing, but just time in general. For example, I've got into this habit of sort of having 3 days in a row where I do stuff all in the day and all in the night and got about 2 to 3 hours sleep, which is fine. But that means 3 days later, on the third day, like Jesus, I'll crash and sleep a lot. So I'll wake up at like 6. Or one of the days I had to get up in the morning after 2 hours sleep, and it was the third day. So I slept when I got back from 3 till 10. And so I got up at 10. And that's not good. That's not a good sleeping pattern. Although it is sort of a sleeping pattern. 3 days with very little sleep, then crash on the last one. Easy peasy. Making a website, that is bad. Because I suck at websites. I can say it openly. I suck at websites. I don't know what reminded me of that, because I just saw something in my room and thought, fuck websites. Oh yeah, it was post-it notes. Because I need to start using those. So I keep doing my website. But it's just so baffling, the entire thing, because we can't even, well, we can use the simple one, but we've got to impress, haven't we? So I'm using a complicated one, or at least it is to me. I'm using WordPress and ThemeForest. I'm actually going to call the people at ThemeForest up and give them a piece of my mind of what little I have, to ask why it isn't working. And they'll be like, oh, just press this button. I'll be like, oh, really? Okay. And that'll be fine. If that's what happens, and I just look a bit of a fool, but it works after that, I am cool with that. But that might not happen. They might be like, oh, you need to do this and subscribe to this. Also, we need £5. And I'll be like, no, I want a refund. I actually think that's about it. I think I've covered everything. Yeah. I guess if my parents see this, they'll want to know about other stuff like, I don't know, am I eating fruit and vegetables? No. That's not true. I actually am. But it'd be funny to say, am I doing my washing? No. That's also not true. I am. I'm being very responsible, I think. Hi, Mum and Dad. And Hannah. And the rest of my family. And my friends. And you, just random person. Hello. How's it going? You having a good day? That's awesome. The vlogging thing, as we are at the end of the astronomically long video, I need to get into motion a little bit more, because it is important. I think it'll actually help my career a little bit if I've got this sort of online presence. But I need to... My later videos are very dry, I think. They're very sort of like, oh, this is what happened to me today. How very interesting. And then I've got my sort of films, which I do like. I want them both to be good. So the films, that's fine. It can be improved upon, obviously, but that's fine. Won't mess with that, so I'll keep putting that on this channel. But my vlogs, I need to be more sort of like, oh yeah, energetic and stuff, which I think I have been in this video, a little bit more like crazy. Without losing the sarcasm. That's my trademark, I think. Is it? That's supposed to be sarcastic. I hope you like that joke. I'm going to go now, edit this, hope that, one, it's in focus, and the audio is right, because I'm doing a different sort of audio system using XLR cable, and that the lighting is right, because I'm using 2-point, well, I guess it's sort of 3-point because of the background light. Anyway, those were notes to self. Goodbye, and good luck with your future endeavours.